Well, hi there, super awesome friends. Mike Midkiff here. Welcome to Chapter 5. We're closed for business. But before I move on with that, I'd like to first correct something I said in the last video. I mentioned that my wife was saved 1 week, myself the next, and our daughter the next. But I said AJ, and AJ is our youngest daughter, not Lacey, who was the one I was supposed to say. Our oldest daughter, who is a wonderful, awesome daughter that I'm so proud of. She has a great husband and Mikey and 2 amazingly awesome, super good-looking grandchildren. Alexia and Ezekiel. Anyway, I just want to say that. Now, in regards to this chapter, give your life or your business over to God, then watch out. Things will happen and things will change. And I wanted to mention that. We had the Dimples Family Entertainment Centers, and after I got saved, I just, instantly, God was showing me the various games that were not godly, the things that shouldn't be there. And, of course, I had a lot of partners that didn't agree, since those games were the ones that made the most money. That's kind of typical in our culture, and it didn't matter. That was the thing to do, it was the right thing to do. And as we made changes, we decided to pray and give the business over to God completely. And our pastor's wife, Sandy, I told her about that, and she said, yeah, that's a wonderful thing to do, but as soon as you do, be ready. There will be battles and there will be challenges and changes. And I said, okay, I didn't quite understand it, but she was right. Not only did it take us 3 times to even go to the business, we wanted to pray, we wanted to just anoint the business and give it over, but it was difficult for us to do that. Chris and I had hindrances to even get there the first 2 times, and the third time we did it, and as soon as we did, really, things did start changing. That business was eventually shut down on January 1st of that year. I woke up, and things were going great then, but I woke up and God had spoken to me and said, I'm going to close these 2 businesses down this year. And that's all I knew. And boy, that was a sad thing to tell my wife. It was a tearful thing, but I also understood that, God has the plan, and we just went forward, and a few months later they were closed, one after the other. And it was great, though, in essence, that, or in the way, and there, again, many, many factors and amazing testimonies to the story, but God did it His way. A company that was going to be involved in making many of the changes, we were having some major changes done. Well, they had all the plans, and it was very much a timing process because we didn't have excess flow of cash, so it had to be done very quickly. And all the equipment and things and all the plans that they approved and said were okay and on their way, well, the gentleman put them on his desk and covered them up, forgot all about it, and delayed the process so long that we did have to close. And that was a real battle and a fight, and watch what God did there to change their hearts through some letters a kid sent us. Daryl West, my friend, and I had a sleepover, which we did regularly or every now and then anyway, with the kids from different schools or churches. And this bunch of kids, we told the story that we had to be closing that weekend, and boy, they were in tears, and they wrote all kinds of things about what the Dimples meant to them and their families. And I sent that over to this company, and from them arguing and threatening us with attorneys, and they had, the millions, and we didn't have anything. But they literally sent us a check anyway, and that covered a lot of different things that needed to be covered, and I was so grateful. It wasn't huge, but it was just another neat act, how God moves the hearts of people. So that was that experience, and when that was closed, we had some of the most fantastic ladies in our church at Harvest, and they are such neat people, even, and more so today. And they decided or got together, and they felt they were going to do a Jericho walk, which was interesting to me to hear that terminology, but what they said, they're going to walk around the building 7 times in 7 days, and the last day go around it 7 times and just be praying, because what they wanted to do, and what I totally agreed with and wanted, was for this location that we had, we built it out originally, but we wanted this location to be taken over by a Christian company. We just really wanted that, and the ladies felt that, actually, and I just agreed. And so they did this. And it was amazing that about a month after we closed, I was driving down 10th Street West, looked up on the sign, and tears welled up in my eyes as I saw the Salvation had taken over our location. And I'm told that is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, Christian organization in the U.S. Just another one of those signs that God gives you that just lets you know He's there and He's in charge. That's it for this quick segment of Chapter 5. Chapter 6 is going to be much longer. It's going to deal with all the jobs that I've had, and not very many, but the ones I have had, how God has directed them, every single one, and given them to me until today. It's, wow, He's incredible. All right, thanks so much. Thanks for listening again. Have a tremendously blessed day.